Greetings everyone, Zannrath here. Welcome back to more Hearthstone. Another week in the Tavern Brawl, and this week an Evil Exchange again. Kel'thuzad and Rafaam are competing to see who the supreme end boss is. Take a side and battle for supremacy. Evil supremacy. So yeah, I don't remember who was good in this Tavern Brawl. I remember Rafaam had that staff thing where you like upgrade it a couple times, get like really cheap legendaries. And then I don't remember what Kel'thuzad was. But, well, I guess we got Kel'thuzad, so we'll see. That's right, the Supreme Archaeologist versus the, there you go. Versus, I don't know, does Kel'thuzad have a moniker? I don't think he does, right? The Supreme Lich? Is that even a thing? I don't know. A new Brakan, end of your turn, summon a 3-1, 3-1-1, or a 3-1 Nerubian. I guess we'll hold on to that's pretty good. 4 mana, 5-5. Legendary. Noth, whenever an enemy minion dies, summon a 1/1 skeleton, and give your other minions 1/1. Okay, cool. And then we got Keegan the Unclean. I remember he was pretty OP, right? End of your turn, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Alright, yeah. So I think Rafaam was like the late game guy, because, you know, you want to have the staff, and then you want to have, looks like he's going to upgrade his thing, maybe? Yup. But it looks like he has health, just straight health, and I have armor. But I think it looks like Kel'thuzad is like, okay, whatever. What was his hero power? Just add a random next damage card, like 3 less. Okay, but yeah, I think Rafaam is like the late game kind of guy because he has like this really good hero power, whereas like you know getting like legendaries after you upgrade it a couple times, but you're getting legendaries that are discounted for like something. Can't remember, probably 3 or 4. But I think Kel'thuzad was like the early game guy, so he wants to like clear the board really quickly, and then I want to like, sad bear. Yeah. So I think I'm like early game, flood the board. He is like kill things, or he's like kill things early. I'm like tempo / zoo, I guess, and then with a little bit of late game, and then he is like just control with late game stuff. I guess we throw this out and we let him sacrifice, or we sacrifice the pit snake to the parrot. That was not very good for him, but ultimately I guess it kind of was good because it deals with his pit snake. Now he can play something for 4. Although I guess he'd probably rather just clear the board, right? Just AoE this, give me a 4/4 perhaps. Death. Okay. So he's actually dealt with all like a lot of my early game pretty well, which is unfortunate. 2 legendaries, 2 straight hardcore removal. So that's, I think he's a pretty good player in that case. Like he knows, like yeah, and like you want to immediately answer your opponent's good cards, I guess, right? He knows how to play Hearthstone. As soon as your opponent does something, oh nice. As soon as your opponent does something strong, like immediately just like either have it in hand or just top deck it. Okay. So he's doing really well in terms of like having answers. Like that part of Hearthstone I guess he's pretty good at, but he needs to work on his this part of his game, right? The hero power into random stuff. I guess we grab something. Ugh. Battle card. Do I have anything with battle card in my hand right now? Death Rattle. Nope, and then Battle Cry later. So I don't know. Do I just throw this out right now? Maybe. Does he have any Battle Cry things? Well, yeah, he did. He has. Now let's go ahead and just throw this out. You know what? Screw it. We'll do that. I don't think I really want to play this next turn yet, or not next turn. 2 turns from now, but we'll see. 2 random next round's bosses and trigger their battle cries. Okay, so that's kind of nice. So he'll have something to answer this. But, okay, he's gonna get some legendaries now. Pretty good, turn 6. Arphis. Very nice, very nice. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, see, look. He's pretty good at board state stuff, but not so much this. I guess this was pretty decent, but, like, yeah, he's good at hitting his random effects other than on the, hero powers. So I guess we'll go like this. I guess we might as well do that. We'll hero power. Nice. Understudy. That's super. I guess I'll hold on to that. I don't think I want to duplicate anything right now, so We'll just leave as is. Some more legendaries. You got a Death Rattle card off the Arthas, right? I'm not too familiar with all the Death Knight cards. There's like the Steel thing, Life Grip. There's the Army thing where you take 5 cards off the top of your deck, I think. And then any minions are summoned or something like that, I don't remember. Vaporize. I guess I'll send this in. And this in. And then we'll let him clear my board somehow. I don't know how he wants to do it, but... Oh. So this is Lady... Blah... Lemieux. And summon a fellow horseman. And then this guy's makes her immune. Okay, and then Saffron, at the start of your turn, freeze a random enemy minion. Okay. Start of your turn, freeze a random enemy minion. Okay. So there is an answer, of course. Always has those in hand. Gonna coin out of 3. Okay. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a rock trog. That's fine-ish, I guess. 1 attack for each card in your opponent's hand. Okay. We can deal with that. So we could go with whenever enemy minion dies, summon a 1/1 skeleton. Huh. Okay. How do I want to do this? I could go bleh, and then but, and maybe but, because I kind of want to save the taunt. So I guess I'll do that. So I could play this, but I don't really want to right now. So we'll go like bleh, and go like bleh. Go ahead and sack this guy. What did I get? Duplicate. Balls. Oh hey, that actually worked because it triggers my egg, or activates my egg rather. So that's nice. Maybe I should have thrown that out to get it buffed, but whatever. We'll save it. So he's gonna have another clear for this. Perfect. And oh, that actually okay. I forgot about the duplicate, even though it just came up. So that's kind of yeah. Hero power 4 is a 4 less, 4 less. So hero power 5. Nope. Okay. It's fine-ish. Copy your opponent's hero power. He's gonna give up his legendaries for that? Holy crap! I'm really surprised. Do I just toss this out then? I'm really shocked actually. That was quite shocking. So we'll do this. I'm gonna save this taunt again. I guess we go like this and. Do I want the insurance? Nah. Maybe you can clear. I guess we'll do this. We don't really need the insurance too much right now. I mean, what is it gonna do for this with this board? Twisting Nether maybe? Second Pain. Oh, off the top too. See, told you this guy's good at hard removal. Still got another one though. So, does he have 3 Shadow Word Pains in his deck? Gonna Shadow Word Paint all my Nos. That'd be funny. Oh, that was a weird animation. I've never seen that before. Let's just go ahead and do it. We'll toss this chum out there. And we'll sacrifice one of these guys. Just cuz. Yeah. I'm really surprised he gave up his hero power. I guess he maybe just needed something on board to contest stuff. So here's the 3rd Shadow Word Paint, but it's not gonna be enough. So I think I'd rather go with Twisting Nether here. I'm not even sure if he runs Twisting Nether, but I'm sure he'll find a way to get it. Twisting Nether is not a Nax card, right? So, wow, this is like a really big steamroll for Kel'thuzad, it seems like. Even though this guy played pretty well, except for his Captain's Parrots, I think that was his mistake. He should have gone with something better. Oh, he could have gotten Twisting Nether off the epics, right? I think he should have done that instead. So, I think he played really well in terms of like every time I played something, he had an answer. So he's a good player in that regard, right? Like knowing when to draw your answers or just having them in hand. I don't remember. He top decked 1 Shadow Word Paint. I know that. I paid attention to that, but I don't remember the other ones. So in that aspect, very good player. Knows when to draw his removal to deal with like big threats. Especially early on, because like I said, you know, Kel'Thuzad, it seems like it's all about like steamrolling in the early game, and then Rafaam's about, you know, the late game. So he did well in that respect, you know, getting rid of those early legendaries. But then a couple blunders, a couple stumbles with his captain's parrots. I guess the first one was like kind of okay, just because it dealt with the pit snake, so he could like kind of have, but he didn't have a follow up after that anyways, right? So maybe having something better than a captain's parrot off of his hero power, would have been better, just because it didn't seem like he had a follow up where he really needed to worry about that pit snake. But then again, leaving that pit snake up, threatening later turns when you're having big minions is also an issue too. So that first captain's parrot, hit or miss. Still think it could have gotten something better. Like, are there any epics that maybe have like a divine shield maybe that could have dealt with the parrot or dealt with the pit snake, but then also like stayed on board? Probably. So I think he should have done something like that, or maybe like a weapon. There's like weapons that are epic, right? And then definitely the second captain's parrot I think was a mistake. He should have went with something more board impacting. I mean, because it's 3 mana discount, right? So might as well. I mean, he got a 1 mana or 2 mana. Captain's parrot is 2, right? But like, even if you wanted to play something free, might as well go for like a 3 mana like better stat body or something, right? So couple mistakes that I think cost him. I don't know how much it really would have changed the outcome. It probably would. I mean, I think, yeah, it probably would have. He probably should have gotten, I think if I were him, I mean, obviously I wouldn't be this good, but ideally, optimally, I think he should have gone with like a Twisting Nether or something, instead of that second Captain's Parrot. And that way he can like clear my board at the end there. But anyways, that's just me. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.